Thanks for coming back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about this Pooj screen that I put on. You can see the angle of it, and I'll tell you the effect I think it's going to have on it. I had a 19 single R that had a windscreen really close to that, but man, I'm really enjoying this bike. It is so awesome. This is one beautiful bike. I just love it. I've got the Bren Tune flash on it, the Stage 1 flash. Totally different bike, totally different. I'll tell you about the advantages of that. I'll also have a link in the description of my video where you can get a nice little discount for yourself from Bren Tune. They sent me this, Bren Tune did, and man, they're a channel sponsor, and I'm so glad to have them on board. But anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to go over the suspension setting, and I'm going to go over this windscreen, so we'll get after it here in just a second. Let me tell you about my month. Boy, it's been a crazy month. So anyways, at my work, I work at the school district, and I worked in parts just a little bit, but for 3 or 4 years just helping out. So they had a position come open for parts manager. And so I put in an application, resume, all that. By God, I'm the parts manager. So I went from about 40 hours a week to about 55, 60. So I've been busy, but man, everything's been really good. I tell you what, with the Fed chairman talking about raising rates again, I tell you what, if you ever wanted to buy a motorcycle and you're going to finance it, you probably need to do it, because the Fed chairman said there's no slowing down on the interest rates. They made a miscalculation. Imagine that, but they made a miscalculation. So right now's the time to buy if you're gonna buy a motorcycle, because interest rates, if you're gonna finance it. But anyways, because interest rates are just going to go up from here. Man, this thing cuts, and this Bren Tune has really helped this bike out. It's so sharp. The idle, when you start it up in the morning and it's cold, the idle is perfect now. Boy, this bike will carve. But anyways, we're going to take this thing out to Mexico and check it out a little bit, and I want to see if this new windscreen helps on the downforce. And I know you may think I'm crazy when I say downforce helping, but I put one on my 19, and man, it helped a bunch. You could run that bike. It had like 155, 158 mile an hour top speed. You could run it all the way up there. Now it got just a hair wonky. You know, I say wonky. It kind of gets real floaty, but there's no weight on the front end of these. So this is basically a sport bike without the arrow at the front. So this does have the wings, which help it a bunch being planted. I don't even know if it'd be possible without these wings down here. But here we go. Here we go. We're fixing to lay the wood to the, or lay the fire to this baby. Slap it, whip it, and pop it. I'm going to show you what this thing will do in every gear. I don't know if you just seen that Porsche a while ago. That's 150, and it was pretty stable. I think the windscreen might be helping it. We're gonna see what. We're in Mexico, so here we go. Woo, wheelie. That was in the air right there, bringing the wheel up. Let's open it up. I don't want to run in the back of this UPS truck here in Mexico. That might be ugly. We'll get to it here in just a second. Woo! We ran it all the way to red line. going up. I think that was third gear, but that wheel was going up in the air, just hovering. As you can see, I'm in Race Pro 1 right now. I'm going to show you this suspension setting. You try it and tell me what you think, but it's made a huge difference. Go into the menu. We'll go down on the menu button. We'll go over to settings. Right here, we'll go down on the, see the assist right there? We'll go over. See this dampening setting? If you push road, if you'll put it in road, and you've got all these, it'll change the standard setting for the suspension where it starts from. Let's give this thing a second run. Let's get back on this highway in Mexico. Good old Mexico. It's gonna get ugly when we come out from underneath this bridge. We're going to stay in it as far as we can stay in it until I see a problem with traffic. Here we go. Y'all ready? Front wheels in the air. Front wheels in the air. Slow down. Can't go into one lane. This thing screams, man. All right, y'all ready? Kept going 157 mile an hour. This sumbitch is pretty steady. I ain't gonna lie. I think the windscreen helped. I'll be honest with you. The windscreen did help. It gives you something to kind of get behind. But I think if you really wanted to do it right, you'd have an Öhlins dampener. Man, this bike with this Bren Tune, I'm telling you, I've got a link in the description. Look on their website, use my discount code. They've got, even if you can't pay for it all, but your credit's pretty decent, they've got a financing plan that they'll do it monthly or 12 payments, 24. Bren Tune. Woo! This bike is freaking awesome. Hey, thanks for riding with me. The windscreen does make a difference, like 115 bucks. You can go to their website, P-U-I-G, Poog, or Pooch. I don't, probably Poog. But anyways, it does make a difference. It looks really killer. You seen it earlier in the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like it if you really get something from it. I really enjoy doing it for y'all. And leave a comment. Here are 2 videos that YouTube thinks you ought to watch. 2 of them.